Robby here, Dodgy Garage, mobile DPF cleaning. This is a Vauxhall Vivaro that I've come to see here in Weston-super-Mare, and customer says to me that there's a problem with the DPF. He's been told by Vauxhall or whoever, some mechanic somewhere, that he needs a new DPF and that it's blocked, and there's a big drama carrying on here, so let's get in and take a look. Okay, so I've just got my hand in there and busy putting the chemicals in. We'll have a look in a moment. Okay, so the knock sensor's been replaced, all connected back up again, and now it's just a case of waiting for half an hour for the chemicals to do their thing. Then we'll get back in, start up the engine, smoke should come out the exhaust, and we'll look at the resulting pressure. The pressure was fine in the first place anyway. Okay, so we're back inside the vehicle, we're at time, and we're going to start her up, and we're going to expect this particle filter pressure to climb quite high, so let's have a look. Okay, so at idle now we're at 59, 60. We would expect it to be high. I'm just gonna, hang on, let me just get this onto the steering wheel. Okay, so we're gonna bring the revs up. Let's have a look. We're going to bring them up to just under 3,000. It's difficult to keep it in one place. With the HPA, you can see there it's pretty damn high, and that's because the chemicals are inside the DPF, but that should start dropping nicely. We'll keep that for a couple of minutes. You can actually change this onto a graph. So we'll come back to this in a minute. Okay, it's still dropping. Difficult to keep the revs in the same place. Okay, bit of smoke coming out of the exhaust there. Just gotta wait for all that to die down, because otherwise what happens on the first drive is the customer takes the vehicle for a drive, got a whole lot of smoke coming out the back, and then they panic. So we try and get rid of most of that for them. Okay, so as I rev it up now, still quite a lot of smoke coming out the back there. Okay, so now at just under 3,000 revs, we've got 27 HPA, 26, 27, and at idle we're now at 7 HPA. All the chemicals are not out of the exhaust system yet, but it's still absolutely spot on. I'll keep on going, keep revving, get the pressure down even more, but this is absolutely spot on. And that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, so on these vans, the OBD ports inside this little cubbyhole, you just take out this little guy and the OBD port is there. I've already dialed into this vehicle and I can confirm on this scanner. Okay, let me just go back and show you that there are no fault codes on this vehicle. Ignition on. Read diagnostic trouble codes, no fault codes. and we go to the main guy here. So ECM is the guy I'm interested in, and there's no fault codes there. Then obviously what you do is you go into data stream, and those two guys that I pulled up. Okay, let me just find them. Okay, so the two guys that I'm interested in are particle filter differential pressure, engine off, ignition on. You want that at 0 HPA. HPA and millibar, same thing. My head works in millibars. And then pressure upstream of the turbine is at atmospheric pressure 1028. You would expect to see that guy right there, more or less. It's never perfect, you know. It could be 950 millibars up to 1100. It all depends, but that's looking absolutely fine. Then at idle, you want to see this guy anywhere between 0 and 10 for a clear DPF, and this pressure of the turbine, you would expect to see it at, I don't know, 1150, 1200, maybe around about there at idle. And then in particular, this upstream of the turbine pressure sensor, when you rev this guy, you want to see this guy go right up and come right back down and return immediately back to its original pressure reading. And then when you turn the ignition off, it should go straight back to 1028. If it's slow, if it takes 10-15 seconds to move up and down, then you have a blocked upstream of the turbine little steel tube, and then that needs to be unblocked. So although that this is a Vauxhall Vivaro, it's actually a Renault Traffic 3. It's a Renault Nissan Alliance vehicle, and it's just got the Vauxhall badge on it. So let's start her up, have a look. Okay, so at idle, particle filter pressure is at 4 or 5 HPA. This particle filter is absolutely clean, and the pressure upstream of the turbine, it's 1270 millibars. That's fine. When I rev it, you want to see that guy go straight up, and then when it decelerates, it should come straight back down. And that it's gone up to 2.8, straight back down to 1.2, and the ignition off, and we're straight back to 1028 millibars. Okay, that upstream of the turbine pressure sensor and tube are clear, and the particle filter is absolutely clear. Let me show you where that upstream of the turbine sensor is, and it's this little guy here. Let's see if we can get a bit of light. It's this guy here, this guy, that's the one. Okay, he's then told me that he's recently had a new turbo, and that would indicate as to why that little tube is clear. It's usually that guy that blocks up, and he's been sold a new turbo at great expense. Anyway, okay, so where we are is that this vehicle does not need a DPF cleaning. However, he has instructed me that I must please go ahead and do it in any case, and I've told him that it's not necessary, but he's insisted that I do it in any case, so I'm going to do it. So the next thing is, he's also told me is that he's been told that the we're going to go underneath this vehicle, that the exhaust system has been removed, or somebody's tried to steal something here, and that he needs a new DPF, and and I can confirm that he doesn't. If we look underneath here, up there is the DPF. Nothing down here has been interfered with. I don't know what they were talking about, that his exhaust has been cut out or something, or somebody's tried to steal something. But here is the SCR system, the AdBlue system. Here's the SCR chamber. That's this guy here, and then right at the back down there you have the this guy here is your catalytic converter, and nothing has been cut, nothing has been interfered with. I think somebody's talking shit to him. So guys, please don't steal from your customers. Jesus man, it's incredible. But nothing here, nothing, absolutely nothing has been cut or interfered with. Everything here is absolutely as it should be. So I'm going to take out the knock sensor right at the turbo and put some cleaning through here. It really doesn't need it. I have tried to explain to this guy that it doesn't need it. Everything's working fine, but he has insisted. So alright, so we'll get that done.